Greetings, surface dwellers of the internet. I am the Cybermole. And we are done with June. June brought many things. The two most obvious ones were the depths of fire season and a poor life decision. The decision to ask a question and to answer that question. An innocent question. A simple question. A question I needed to ask and answer. And thankfully, I asked and answered this now rather than later. That question is as follows. What is a walnut? Like I said, innocent enough, but it took me on a ride to learn more botany terminology than I was expecting, or rather, I was ready for. Dictionary definition. A walnut is the edible seed of any tree of the genus Juglans, particularly the Persian or English walnut. Okay, that's accurate, but not exactly useful. So what kind of a plant is a walnut? A tree. Okay, wise guy, anything else? Well, what specifically are you asking for? Okay, well, what is a walnut as a food? And don't just say edible seed. Okay, we dictionary definition, don't just stop there. All nuts are fruits, where a hardened or tough nutshell protects a normally edible kernel. Walnuts, as a nut, are a type of nut called indehiscent, meaning the shell does not open on its own to release its inner kernel, similar to how a pistachio opens on its own. And as a fruit, an accessory fruit. What makes a fruit an accessory fruit? An accessory fruit contains tissue derived from plant parts other than the carpel of the flower. Would you like a tangent into flower anatomy? It seems like we need it. Wonderful! The carpel of a flower is the female reproductive organ within a flower. The three core parts are the stigma. This is the sticky head of the carpel that collects pollen. The style, which is the stalk that connects the stigma to the ovary. And lastly, the ovary, which holds the ovules that actually develop into fruit. Normally. Plants get extra complicated when it comes to reproduction. Too complicated for this video. The walnut does develop from the ovary of the female catkin, or the walnut's flower equivalent. Walnuts are gendered. The catkins are. Some plants, such as pomegranates, the entire tree is either male or female. Fun fact, in cities, male trees are planted for decorative purposes because worsening everybody's allergies with pollen is cheaper than hiring people for cleaning up after fruit fall. I am killing this tangent before we get into civil engineering. Back on topic, please. So, what makes a walnut an accessory fruit if it grows from the ovary? It grows inside an involucre. Oh no. Oh yes. A bract, within botany terms, is a specialized leaf that is part of the reproductive process of a plant. An openly over-obvious bract is called an involucre. The walnut grows inside a special leaf instead of from the flower proper. That is what makes the walnut an accessory fruit. We call this special leaf the husk. And this has been the simplified explanation? Because the second definition of an involucre is the over-obvious bract, yes, this has indeed been the simplified version. Not to worry, I will be getting into other plants as we expand the farm. such as next month I am attending a class about agave. So until then, please like, subscribe, activate notifications, and enjoy this cross-section of an unripe walnut, because I have no idea what else to do with this footage.